Steve Shelley. I've been a fan of Sonic Youth since the 80s. In fact, that when we first began recording and making our albums in the 80s. And I brought in a Sonic Youth record to show them where the drums sit in this record, to use it as an example.
Howe's music is really advanced. He's a very unique musician. He's definitely desert rock. But that doesn't really tell you a whole lot. But he has a really incredible character. I don't know how to describe it. It's just someone that you enjoy being around. You know, like Metallica?
Yeah,
where his kick drum is like tit 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 tit. I don't want any of that. I want it to be boom, you know, like I'm having a hard time with it, but I want it to be, you know, like a note.
When you're in any kind of studio, it's just like being in a painter's studio where you just do some sketches, some drawings, some flavors, some colors, and just see what you get out of it.
When I play with Sonic Youth, there's a lot of volume, and so I play with a lot more volume, and everything is louder. Playing with Howe, that you use things like brushes and space. You use a lot of space when playing with Howe. I always put paper towels on cymbals when I'm recording because you want the cymbal to be loud and to be heard, but you don't want it to stay around on the recording too long, so it helps it decay quicker.
The first recording I made, I had tried to record all my ideas.
So that's what we're gonna want, I think. The first one.
And when I heard what that sounded like, it was terrible.
With Howe, I didn't really know what was gonna happen, so you kind of come in with a really open mind and just, once you start working, that the direction could go any way, any direction. Well, why don't we just start playing? They can adjust their mics, because it'll take me a while to zoom in to where you are. He's going from the beginning, and I find that I have to catch up with him.
Do another one a little slower.
I tried then instead to be, I tried to be more open to the accidents instead of the planning. And the accidents for me work better.
It's a challenge, but it's a really fun challenge, but you hope that something happens.
Okay, so we got that. We got I think the piano part's working okay. We'll put it all together now and see how it's going.
I think everyone was confused up until now what I was doing.
At the end again, when we come back in, I think that's fine.
Because it wasn't making any sense, none of it. But that's normal.
Accent those, okay.
It's great though.
We've been working on a bunch of mini suites, sort of, for Plane of Existence, the song of Howe's. And we've been chopping it up and making all these different sections.
Is it possible then it comes in so hard
There's one chord that kind of stands out a little bit.
that maybe we can come in a little bit later?
Sort of into their own little songs inside of one big song.
Now we're going to listen to some of the parts that play in resistance, but
And maybe redo them.
So it's like one little film without any movie attached, just the soundtrack. It's got all these elements. It starts with the Gypsies. I was recording them in Cordoba last summer. Segues into me and Steve here playing fairly straight.
Here on the plane of existence, there as a matter of fact,
Then it goes into some piano triplets.
or had the stone always known how it be.
Some pedals that were broken and some that weren't to get the sound I wanted. And then that all goes away. It's back to me and Steve again.
Here on the plane of existence, there as a matter of fact, offering no resistance. If we ever, never greet
And then it ends with the Gypsies.
That sounds like a beginning.
program.
So this was a way for it all to come full circle.
Sandwich. It's a learning experience with how I have to reinvent how I do things, and you have to be a really good listener.
So it's good to finally get around to playing with Steve after 30 years and to have this great opportunity here in Madrid. It's a pretty cool venue and a sweet recording situation.